Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to the French Seams. Thanks very much for joining me for today's video. This is all about everything I got made up in March and April 2025. So if you are a regular watcher of my channel, you'll recognise all of these because I do talk about them in my weekly Friday Sews videos. However, I do love making these makes videos, which kind of brings everything together in one place. I'll link my playlist to all my makes vlogs up here and also in the description box below if you are curious. I do love making these, it's really good fun and I do hope you enjoy it. As always, for everything I mention, I'll link everything in the description box below, but if you do have any questions or comments, please do let me know. I've also divided them into categories, so I'll put in chapters down below as well if you want to skip ahead to whatever category you're interested in. So without further ado, let's get started. I would like to start with the things that I'm not going to talk about because they have their own dedicated video and I don't want to take up too much of your precious time. So let's dive straight in. So in March, of course, we had Sew Frugal, which is a fabulous challenge run by Ruan, the Yorkshire Sew Girl, and Sam Frugalissima. So basically make up a free pattern with fabric from your stash, and I do have a dedicated video on that, a reveal, which I'll link to up here. I made a few t-shirts for my boys, a hoodie for older French seams. I made myself a hoodie, kind of a colour blocked one because my theme this year was using up my scraps. I did also make myself a little t-shirt. This is the ABB women's t-shirt. Then I made myself, this is the Jack hoodie, really nice hoodie pattern. I made the Brindle and Twig raglan hoodie for older French seams, and then I made my two boys the Rowan tee as well. So, but again, I'll link that down below, so I'm not going to go into that too much detail. They're all great. I really enjoyed that challenge. It's fabulous. The other category I'm not really going to talk about is in April we had Sew April Blouse. So this year that was run by the lovely Tamlin, Sewed in the Tyne, and then also Gabrielle for the Cloth Edit, who does it every year. Fabulous challenge again. Make up a blouse in April. Loved that challenge. This year I made two blouses. I made this beautiful one, which I absolutely love, out of the most gorgeous Atelier Jupe fabric that my wonderful friend Sam So Let Sparkle kindly gifted me. This is the Sew Over It Anderson blouse, which I love. The other blouse I got made up is in this beautiful crinkle viscose with these purple hearts from Rainbow Fabrics, and this is by Experimental Space. I'd not made anything by Experimental Space before, so that was really good fun to discover a new to me pattern company. And this is the Evelyn blouse. So yeah, I love both these blouses. Delighted with how they both came out and really happy to take part in that fabulous challenge once again. So that was Sew April Blouse. So shall we get into the nitty gritty of all the makes from March and April? So starting off with, first category is cardigans, and I made one cardigan and it is this, and I'm so happy with this, in this beautiful pink and green fabric. So this is the Tilly and the Buttons Bertha cardigan from One for Books. I need to start using more of the patterns from the books because they're really good, and I'll pop in the link down below that if you have any of her books you can go online and download the patterns as A4, which is really handy. It saves you tracing them off from the back of the book, which is great, and which is what I did for this. So it's a raglan cardigan, kind of a batwing style. I bought this beautiful pink and green fabric from Bornella Fabrics when I was in the Stitch Festival in March, and I knew I wanted to make something nice. I only bought a metre. My mistake, I thought it was cotton jersey. It's not, it's French terry. So I thought, right, let's pivot. What can we do? Let's make a cardigan. So I bought this pink French terry from the Crafty Studio, which they're not the same, but I think you'll forgive me. I think it looks kind of cute. So I used that for the neckband and for the cuffs and for the hemband, and I was able to make a whole cardigan out of this, which I'm delighted about. So it's a really pretty pattern. I popped in the Flower Power label that I got from the Bornella Fabrics vending machine at Stitch Festival. Really good fun. So yeah, this is a really nice cardigan, and I will definitely be making more. I made my usual size 4 grading to a size 5. I didn't lengthen the sleeves, and I don't know why, but it's fine. But I should have added my usual 1.5 inches to the sleeves, but I think I kind of got away with it because I reduced the seam allowance. Here it should have been 5/8. I reduced it to 1/4 of an inch, which eked out a little bit of length for me. But yeah, really nice cardigan. Absolutely love it. I made one hoodie, and it is here. Again, this is from Bornella Fabrics. Fabric from the Stitch Festival, which I love. As soon as I saw this, I'm trying to pull this out. As soon as I saw this fabric, it had to come home with me. Look at these green fabric with these little ladies on, which is fabulous because from afar then it looks like leopard print. I love this so much. So I think I bought 1.5 meters of this, and I was able to get a hoodie out of it, and it is my beloved Hug hoodie with the hot coffee hood. So the Hug hoodie has this beautiful crossover detail here. I use this lovely Studio 77 label here, Blooming Beautiful. Sadly, the Hug hoodie, you can't purchase that pattern anymore, unfortunately, but I do. I love it. I'm sorry, and I keep mentioning it. It's a lovely raglan hoodie. And then the hood, I use the Waves and Wild Hot Coffee, which is this beautiful crossover hoodie. I absolutely love it. So really, really fun. I just love this so much. So that was my little hoodie. Again, another little Stitch Festival purchase. The next thing I made was a t-shirt, and that is the Emmy t-shirt. I love this pattern so much. I've made so many, but it is in this fabulous Wicked inspired fabric, and this is from Fabric Mama. So I just got a metre of this when they put it on pre-release. I had to get it. I just had to get it. It's just gorgeous. It's a wonderful grown-on sleeve t-shirt. You can make it as a pieced front t-shirt. You can make it as a plain front t-shirt. You can make it long sleeves as well. It's a really, really fun pattern. It's by Jennifer Lauren Handmade. And I bound the neckline in Specky Seamstress binding. I'll pop in a link of how I do that. And yeah, just a really, really cute t-shirt. For this, I make a size 14. And I think I cut the length somewhere between the short and the long length, and I think the fit is really, really nice. So yeah, it's really super speedy make. Absolutely love it. That's the MET. Next up is the sweatshirts that I made. So one of the sweatshirts I made, I also did a sew along for. So I'll pop in a link here to the sew along I did. It's my beloved Billy sweatshirt from Tilly and the Buttons, which I love again, which I must be nearing on 20 in all manner of guises, jumpers, pajamas, dresses, the works. Love it. And it is in this beautiful green sweatshirting fabric from Crafty Studio. It's just so soft and lovely. It's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful fleecy back. It washes and wears really, really nicely. So again, Specky Seamstress binding on the neckline. And then I think, did I pop in a label? I did. Little Rosy Cheeks. This one says made to party, because who doesn't want to party in a sweatshirt? I just love this sweatshirt so much. It's Tilly and the Buttons. I make a size 4, grade into a size 5, and I do add an inch and a half to the sleeves, and I just love the fit. It's just such a great sweatshirt. The next sweatshirt I wore, kind of sweatshirt, would you call it a sweatshirt, is what I'm wearing. And this is the Assembly Line high cuff sweatshirt. Excuse me. So I made this last year and I didn't quite get the sizing right, and I was determined to get it right now again this year. So this fabric is beautiful viscose from Rainbow Fabrics in this beautiful pink with red hearts. Absolutely love it. And then with the neckband and the cuff and the hemband, I got this ribbing from Crafty Studio, so I thought the red went nicely. So it's a woven sweatshirt. It does have a seam down the back. I'm not quite sure why. I'll leave that out the next time. I don't think you need it. But basically it's a slightly drop sleeve sweatshirt that you make in a woven fabric, but because you've got quite a wide neckline in ribbing, you can get it over your head, which is lovely. So it's really, really nice, and I finally got the fit right. I make a size medium grading to a size large, which is perfect. So the hemband is lovely. I've just got on today with a pair of Tilly and Buttons Stella joggers. The hemband is lovely. It's kind of goes up at the back, so it gives a really nice fit. I got perfectly imperfect here. One thing I will say about the hemband, because it's got a really kind of curved shape at the back, it's cut in one piece, but usually I buy ribbing in tubes, which is very, very narrow. So just pay attention to where you need to cut to make the joins. So basically what I'm saying is try and get the joins at the side seams. Makes it look nicer. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful top. So happy I got the fit right on this, because it's just perfect for using up odds and sods of your woven fabric. So yeah, really, really happy with this one. I spoke with blouses. Next, bags and accessories. So this is where the fun starts. There was a lot of them, spoiler alert. First up, I'd like to talk to you about the Juliet pouch, and that is by Centre Street Quilts. So you know I love a pouch, you know I love a bag, you know I love vinyl. So this pattern was released and I've never bought something as quick. So it makes a beautiful project bag. So this is, I think it comes in 2 sizes. I made a couple as presents and I just scaled it down. It's very easy to make your own size. So this one is perfect as a project bag. I did the added frill detail, a little bit extra, but why not? These are just fat quarters, and then it's quilted, which is really, really nice. It's got a beautiful zip, lovely zip binding all the way along here. The finish on this is really, really pretty, and it's got little zip tabs and everything, just gorgeous. And then on the inside, it's got this beautiful vinyl pouch, so really, really cute. It gives you the template for the heart, which is lovely, which it's a beautiful way of doing it. It comes out very nicely. The only difference I made was that I did a stitch line all the way along here to edge stitch it in place. They don't tell you to do that, but otherwise you can kind of get into the vinyl here, and I think they would just gather dirt and bits and pieces. So I decided to top stitch that to make it a little bit more secure, but as a little project bag, really, really cute. I just love how this came out. I made a few things for Easter, which have been given away as gifts and put in the shed with my seasonal decorations. I made some carrot treat bags from the website All People Quilts, which pop in a picture here. Super cute. I filled them with chocolates. Similarly, I made some little bunny bags from So Can She. So it's a free pattern, just use fat quarter for that. I'll pop them in here as well. Super cute, super quick little Easter makes. I just loved making those. For Stitch Festival, I made a few bags. So first up, I made this little lanyard case thing, which came in really, really handy. This is a free pattern and it's from Petite Stitchery. And I use this beautiful pineapple fabric that I got from Alfredo, who's a sewist we lost late last year, from his stash, which I think the pineapples are just gorgeous little gold pineapples. So yeah, love this fabric. It's very, very special. This lanyard, it comes with a lanyard pattern, and then it comes with a pattern for a little wallet. So you can put in little cards. It's a very nice construction here, the way it's just folded over. And then it calls this a glasses case, but actually it fits my phone perfectly. So it's doing double duty, and this was very, very handy to carry around at Stitch Festival. Next up is another bag that I took to Stitch Festival, and this is by my lovely, lovely friend Sam So Let Sparkle, and this is her So Much Space tote, which was released earlier this year. Fabulous pattern. I'll link it below. It's on her Ko-fi account. It's pay what you can. It's absolutely fabulous. Again, my beautiful pineapples. It's got a lovely boxed out bottom with this kind of contrast base, which is lovely. Then beautiful webbing. It's got a front pocket. I added on a little snap. I've got a little handmade label there. That's Little Rosy Cheeks. Beautiful straps. Then you can see the back, the lovely print. I did put a snap on the top as well. Then I lined it in fat quarters. I did add a welt pocket, which isn't in the patterns, but if you have, you can go online to find a welt pocket pattern piece. It's very, very easy to do. I think it gives a nice bit of security. And what I always do with bags is I add a lanyard as well, and just to keep your keys on, which I really, really like. But this is a fabulous, fabulous pattern. It comes together beautifully. You could use all manner of fabrics for it. It's just gorgeous. So I loved bringing that to Stitch Festival and meeting the designer, obviously. Next up, I made the Mia Messenger bag, and this is the new pattern by BF Patterns, which is an offshoot of Blackbird Fabrics. You know, I've made their Bestie bag. Absolutely love it. It's a cult favourite, but I was determined to make their Mia Messenger bag, and I love it. I made it for a recent trip I took to Paris, which is absolutely perfect. So it has very special memories for me. I have this lovely fabric left over from I made a Helen's Closet gilet a couple of years ago. This is from the fabric counter, but I think it makes a really nice quilted bag. So I put in a beautiful Sarah Hearts label. I got that at Stitch Festival. It's got lovely big straps. I made the medium size. Then it's got this beautiful facing on the inside, and it's got a recessed zip. So that's purple stitches, I think. And then I've got a lovely Studio 77 thread spool zip pull. This is also Sarah Hearts little zip pull as well. Love them. And then on the inside, I just lined it with fabric from my stash. I did the device pocket, but I divided it in 3 so that this bit just fits my phone, which is nice. And then I also added a lanyard, which I always do. It does come with welt zip pocket instructions. This rainbow zip is beautiful. It's from Crafty Studio, and again, little dolphins from Studio 77. So fabulous, fabulous bag. I've got another little label in there. Fabulous, fabulous pattern, fabulous bag. Quite pattern piece heavy, an awful lot of pattern pieces, an awful lot of interfacing, but definitely worthwhile. The construction of this bag is just fabulous, and the instructions are really, really great. Following on from Studio 77, the lovely Emma had her bag making challenge again. I did it last year as a little tote bag. This year it was a boxy pouch. And I used this beautiful fabric that I was very kindly given from the lovely Rita, who's a lovely viewer here. And this now holds my knitting. So I've got a Studio 77 label here. I've got my little Ethel and Jones stitch markers here, a lovely zip from the Crafty Studio. And it's got this beautiful boxed out corner, which I was really curious on how to make. Inside, I've got my knitting, but I've got it lined in this beautiful fat quarter as well. So I think you can now buy this pattern, but it was a lovely kind of sew along Emma did, I think in April. Really, really good fun. And I think these boxy pouches would make perfect gifts. I have plans for lots more. Really, really nice pattern. That was Studio 77. Next up was, I had beautiful rainbow fabrics, block print fabric with little elephants on it. And I was wondering what to do to use all of it. Oh, sorry for knocking you. Sorry about that. So I wanted to make pajamas. So I made the assembly line free pajama pattern, so it's got a nice little top. I didn't do the facing, I did binding, and then these are the little shorts. So I made this little pajama set, and then I wanted to make a little bag to carry it in. So this is my little pajama bag. little drawstring. That's just a self-drafted one. Really, really cute. So now I can put my pyjamas in my carry case. But what else would I like to make? So I just kept on making things to use up all the fabric. So then I decided I needed a few scrunchies from Sam Sola Sparkle Tutorial. I think these are really, really cute. Then I thought I'd make a little eye mask. This is the Fifi eye mask from Tilling the Buttons. It's a free pattern. It's really cute. It's really cute. And I lined it in a bit of silk fabric. I had a little scarf, so I thought that'd be pretty to line it in silk. It's very comfortable. So I made this little sleep mask. And then I thought, well, what can I put them in? So I made a little pouch pot, and this is by Adam Sews, and it's one of his new patterns. It's the cutest little hold on. So this is the smallest size, I think, so I just had enough fabric left over to make that. But then I wanted to make the medium one because I saw that it could hold fat quarters. So this is the medium one I made, and as you can see, I've got a few of my beautiful fat quarters in it. So this, again, this button fabric is from the lovely Rita, thank you very much. And then I just had this sewing notion fabric as well, which is really cute. This is the medium pouchy pot, and now I think I need to make a large pouchy pot. So very, very cute pattern. So they were all my accessories and bags. So it was quite a lot, wasn't it? But a lot of those were very, very quick. Next up, I would like to show you for World Book Day. So if you do watch my channel, you know that World Book Day is a bit contentious. I know it's coming in March, and then I keep forgetting, and then there's a bit of panic sewing. So this year my boys wanted to go something on this set of books. They're the Oi Frog books. This one is Oi Cat. So for baby French seams, he wanted to be Oi Cat. So, and I made him this little costume. So hopefully you can see the similarity. There we go. There's Oi Cat. And then in the other book of that Oi Frog, there is a parrot who sat on a carrot. And older French seams wanted to be the parrot. There you go. There's his nose. And then he is sitting on a carrot. So there you go. So I gave him wings because parrots have wings. Last minute I had to give him a tail because parrots had tails. I'd forgotten that. So for both of these, I used fleece from the fabric counter, and then I just lined the hoods as well. The jumper pattern is the raglan hoodie from Waves and Wild. I'll link it below. Fabulous children's pattern. Really, really good. Really straightforward and great sizing. And then for the hoods, I used the Ultimate Costume Creator that I bought a couple of years ago, which has been invaluable to make cats, parrots, dinosaurs, zogs, whatever you mention. So I was able to use, they had, I think this is actually a dog ear, but I was able to use it as a beak, and then it comes with these beautiful cat ears as well. So it's a really, really handy pattern, and these are the World Book Day costumes. So again, reminder set on my phone for next February to be on guard for World Book Day, because heaven knows what's coming down the tracks at me. So that was World Book Day. Last but by no means least is dresses, and I made 2 dresses, and they were both for Stitch Festival, because I love making new dresses for Stitch Festival. It has become a habit of mine, a good habit, I hasten to add, to make a lot of dress for Stitch Festival. And I made this beautiful one, yes, it does need an iron, apologies, in this beautiful viscose fabric that I got from Crafty Studio. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this so much. I bound the neckline because I don't like facings. I put on a little rosy cheeks. I made this label on the cuff so you could see it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful dress. So for the Lotta dress, I make a size 4, and I do a kind of midi length, but I just love how this comes out. It's such a straightforward pattern. I was very conscious of pattern placement though, and it's basically a back, a front and a skirt pattern piece. So it's really, really easy, really straightforward, very beginner friendly, but gives a beautiful effect. And you can make it in both a woven, which is what I've done here, and you can make it in a knit as well. And for the knit version, it just comes with a knit neckband, which is really, really nice. The other dress I made for Stitch Festival, I absolutely love this one. This is a Forget-Me-Not patterns, and it's called the Kelly dress. And when this came out, I was so taken by it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It was quite an intense make, but I'm delighted I did it. There's an awful lot of details, but I think they're just beautiful. So it's the Kelly dress in this beautiful fabric by Rainbow Fabrics. For Rainbow Fabrics, I'll pop in my code here, Rachel !VIP, and that gets you 20% off site-wide, and that is an affiliate link. Thank you very, very much. This is the Kelly dress. It's tricky to see in this busy print, but it's kind of got a little collar here, beautiful buttons. So I use these gorgeous pigeon wishes buttons that I had in my stash. I ran out, so the ones at the bottom are just green. It's got this beautiful frill detail, kind of frilled yoke all the way along the front, and that frill goes into the back as well. Again, very difficult to see, but you can just about see it. A beautiful bodice. It's kind of princess seam. Is it princess seam? No, it's not. It's just darted bodice. Really, really nice. Lovely length sleeves, and then it's got this beautiful gathered skirt, really, really pretty. Then it's got lovely pockets. I altered the pockets to go up into the waist seam, which I always do because I don't like a flappy viscose pocket. I added little belt loops on the side, little thread loops, because I wore it with a little brown belt, and I just think this is the most beautiful dress. Really comfortable. You can see here it's got a lovely kind of back yoke. You can see the V here. It's just a really, really pretty pattern. The instructions I found were really, really good. There's an awful lot of gathering. If you don't like gathering, this is not the dress for you, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. I really enjoyed making it. I made this in a size 38 and I added 3 inches to the skirt length, and I just love how this came out, and I was really happy wearing it throughout Stitch Festival, and I have worn it once or twice since as well, and I just love it. So they were all my makes in March and April. So some of them are very, very simple, a lot of them that I've done before, a few of them more labour intensive, but as always, a labour of love. So I hope you did enjoy that little whistle stop tour of all my lovely new makes. If you have any comments in any of them, please let me know in the comment box below. I would happily answer any and all questions you do have. If you like this video, I would very much love it if you give me a thumbs up, and also please consider subscribing. I would love to have you along on my sewing journey, my little teeny weeny corner of the internet. Thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you're getting some time for some lovely, lovely sewing, and I will catch you all again very, very soon in another video. Take care, everyone. Bye.